All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. I have something pretty unique right over here. You get to see already ClarkCustomKnives.com. That is the website where you can reach out this maker, which is making this kind of stuff. This is just a certificate of authenticity. This is the knife, and you get also like a leather custom pouch, which is pretty cool to carry your knife, and of course like a box. But mainly you get this thing. Are you seeing this? This is a modified Model 20, custom obviously, with an AEBL core Sanmai blade, tanto, mirror polished to a degree that is not even funny. Double bolsters in zircuti, and of course the clip. Look at the colors. Oh my God! Vintage white micarta for the scales. And look at the cross-hatched pattern on the polished titanium spacer. Look at the inside. You get to see from this side IKBS. You see, look at that. Vegas Forge. AEBL Core 62. Rockwell harness scale for the blade. Pretty cool. It's very nice, like engraving these features on the spacer. Very, very nice. You get on the scale. I don't know if you can see Model 20 right there, and you get to see, maybe, I don't know if you can see, okay, Clark Custom, you see, knives, O'Brien, Florida, the origin of the knife, where it was made. Pretty cool, right? Again, huge shout out to my buddy Tim, because he's the legend that is sending me these things, so I'm able to drool over them. Pretty cool G10, I believe. That's G10 separator between the micarta and the black Damascus. You get titanium liners, satin. You get a very cool crossed hatch jimping matching, kind of matching the spacer right over there. So there is, I mean, because this is a custom knife and it's handmade, it is not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. For example, there's like very, very minor details that I'm noticing because I'm kind of obsessed. But for example, you see that this backspacer is a little, and I mean a little bit proud, and sticks out just a tad that you can feel it. Whereas here, it's absolutely flush, you see? So you don't see it when you don't feel it when you rub your finger at that point. And also another like stuff that it's extremely difficult to make is the point of intersection with these three materials. Really complex. And if you can see, I mean, this is like microscopic level. You can kind of feel a little bit, but I mean, I'm extremely nitpicking. This is incredibly hard to make, and it is a handmade, so kudos to the maker for creating something this beautiful. And you have two bolsters with the red G10 creating a little bit of contrast in a beautiful way. Look at these colors popping. These are my fingerprints, by the way. And you have, so the pivot is hidden underneath the bolster, which is secured with two T5 or T4 even screws. These are tiny Torx. So I'm not going to take apart this knife. I'm scared, to be honest. The flipper tab is brilliant because you would say it's a push button. Not really. It's just you have a little bit of notch. It's just super tiny. You would say, no, it's not going to work. Guys, this is perfect. You can... It's very hard to fail. Very hard. I mean, yeah, I can fail it, but it's just brilliant. I love it. It's inconspicuous. Nick Shabazz probably is going to like it. And look at this. It's kind of like a kickstop. So the bolster hides the flipper tab when the blade is deployed and just sticks out a little bit when it's not, just so you can just deploy it. Very, very brilliant indeed. The blade is very well done. You have this core that is showing right over here. Beautiful. Look at the jacket like that. You can see all the layers going on. Nice. You get a long swedge on the blade, tant of course, hollow grind. You get the logo over here and clean on the back, and you get all the inscriptions inside. So you get finger groove right over here and right over here. So in the hand is gonna feel gorgeous. Doesn't really feel gorgeous here because there's no jimping and it's not sharp, but the swedge, it's a little bit too, making the blade too thin in my opinion. You get the stop pin right over here. You get to see it. No stainless steel lock face insert on this one, but you have a little bit of extra jimping to gain more traction on the liner right over here to disengage the lock bar, and you have enough room because look at that. You see what he did? He just cleared this area here so you can actually engage the lock bar with your thumb and just disengage, and that is it. Action, yes please. I mean, there is no detent ball ramp, right? Yeah, no ramp, so you're gonna have a hard stop, but as soon as you overcome that, look at this, look at this. That is pretty cool, guys. Very nice, I like it. And of course, this is a gentleman's knife, and therefore the sound is gonna be very subdued. Really quiet. Nobody's gonna get intimidated or scared by the deployment of this little fella. It is very nicely made. I just want to check the size on the blade. 3.5. Overall 7 3/4. And since we are at the measurements, let's bring in the scale and see how this guy is doing in the pocket or on the scale in ounces. And they're going to be 4.18 ounces. Not too bad because there's a lot of material. Of course, there's no skeletonization, and you know, it's fine for the size. It's pretty reasonable. I would have probably preferred like the hidden hardware for the clip because it would have created like a nicer area here and it wouldn't have too difficult to do, I think. So that was a missed opportunity, but I'm adding more work to the maker. So, and I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way. So don't take my words too seriously. This is all for fun, obviously. And of course, like floating backspacer is a nice touch, matching the flipper tab is it's a pretty cool thing to do. And of course, this kind of continues there. It's just good. Mic Heart, Black Tie Masks. I mean, materials are there. The blade is just stunning. I mean, just the time that it's required to polish the blade like that. Whew, I don't want to even know. Action is good. Super subtle sound, guys. This is a very nice gentleman's knives. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.